Guys, Happy New Year. I'm just at the Ammanville Caravan Park, and we thought we might just do a little quick run around of the new van. Had a few people just sort of ask like how it sort of works and what the layout and everything is, so we'll just give you a quick rundown. We don't really have too much to say at this point. We've really only had it for about a week and only used it for about 3 or 4 days, so everything's sort of still finding its place and how it all works. But yeah, we'll just give you a quick run around and show you the new van. As you can see, it's a little pop top, so where the little pop and the sock is at the top, obviously we pull that down at the end. We've got 2 gas and jerry cans at the front. We've got the DO35 hitch and the jockey wheel that comes off. We did get a mains tap put on, so when we're connected to mains, that tap will actually work. So we've got all of our hoses connected at the moment. So we've got the 240 power going in, got our waste hose coming out. So we had a shower before we went to the pub for New Year's last night. You can see this little hatch actually goes all the way through, so you've got the fridge at the back there. That's sort of where we're, I guess, putting all of our hoses and mats, wheel chocks, all that kind of stuff that we need when we first get there. There is a jack in this corner that we are actually going to relocate into this next hatch. This hatch has lots of crap in it right now until we just sort out where everything goes. So that's that window that you can see that's over the bed, the gas hot water, the second little window that's over that longer bench inside. So we've got the water mains coming in. So just back there you can sort of see where the waste hose is connecting underneath. We've got the little toilet cassette there, obviously, coming around the back. So again you can sort of see the shower there, and then the sock. Coming around, we've got the awning. You can see that you've got to pop, before you can actually raise the roof, you have actually got to pull that awning out a little bit to let the pop top go up, because the top of the awning is actually attached to the very top of the roof. We've got a solid door, which is great. The other one we sort of only had a half solid door, and then the fold down canvas sock. So that's really nice to be able to have that, just be able to leave the screen, because you can obviously, like all these caravan doors, you can just flick that handle up and it actually detaches away. So you've got the 2 doors. It's a little bit blowy here at the moment, so we'll just keep them attached. And then to the main, I guess, outside main area is the kitchen. You've got the big slide out here with the fridge. Comes all the way out, so that obviously you can get to the fridge. It is a really big slide, and it does take up a lot of room in that hatch. We're really not quite sure whether we will keep that or not, just as to whether we can maybe get better use of that space. In the kitchen, obviously we've got a little sink there, so that's all wired up for hot water there. We get hot water straight to the sink. Little 2-burner gas stove, little space in the middle there. We've MacGyvered some sort of boxes and everything to try and fit everything in at the moment. So that top one on that right there, we've got plates and cups. We've got kettle and odds and ends sort of in the middle there. And then the ends, we've sort of got dry food. You obviously got to be a bit careful with that cupboard being so high. You can't put a lot of weight in it, and this side's already very heavy between the batteries and the fridge and the kitchen, so you sort of just need to, I guess, distribute the weight a bit. It does have the little exhaust fan up underneath here with a light in it. We've got 2 12 volts here, we've got power here, and then the TV aerial, because that was one of the other things that we did get added on, which was a bit of a luxury for us, is we've got the TV aerial, we've got the TV bracket. We actually got a TV the other day, a little smart one, which is what we've been fiddling with. I think that's probably a pretty quick run round for us at the moment, and like I said, once we've had it for a little bit longer, we'll probably maybe do another review and just talk about how it's been going, that sort of thing. But we'll take you inside and have a look there. Alright, let's go inside. As you can see, when we first come in, got some drawers and a big cupboard. Got a little sink inside. There's little pockets all around inside. You can sort of just at the moment just jam stuff in. We're still trying to just figure out where everything goes. Got the shower toilet. That's obviously an improvement on the last one, which is what we didn't have. We just put a little towel rail there for the towels. You've got the 2 bench seats here. There's normally a table in the centre, but we've ripped it out because it does take up quite a lot of space. That just sort of means that we can move around a bit more freely in here. Got basically all under this left seat you've got as storage. Under the right one there's not as much because you've got a lot of the water connections going through, but we've got a little bit. So we've got a little window here that comes down, so it's just a bit of wind at the moment, so we've got it down. Obviously the bed, so we can lift the bed up. Actually, I'll show you so we've got these 3. We've just got mostly our clothes. We've got a little bit at the end. You can see we sort of stuffed a few of our more like beach towels and stuff that we don't use all that often. So just put these down so that when I put the bed up, so you just lift the bed. Then you can see we've got a bit of access to underneath. That's a bit of a disaster zone under there as well because we're just sort of jamming stuff in. So we've got a hatch, let some air out. And then obviously the next little glamping addition that we've got in this one that we didn't have is we've got air conditioning. So that's pretty much the inside. But for the 2 of us, it's obviously way big enough and just gives us a little bit more comfort and a little bit more glamp than what we had with the other one. But the big was really just having the inside toilet and shower that we can get to when we're on the road, once we've stopped. So that's obviously the big massive improvement and one of the main reasons why we sort of went for this particular van.